I'd like to call to order the City of Douglasville City Council regular meeting for tonight, which is Monday, July the 16th. We'll have our invocation that will be done by Reverend Andrew Dickinson, Associate Pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Douglasville. And after that, we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by our Mayor Pro Tem. Please stand for the invocation. Welcome.
Please join me in a word of prayer. Gracious God, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for this day, recognizing it is only by your goodness and grace that we are able to be here at all. We thank you for the city of Douglasville and for all who live and work within its borders. We thank you for those who have answered the call to serve this community, for our Mayor, Mayor Robinson, and for all the council men and women who serve with her. We thank you also for all the civil servants who work in our community and seek the good and well-being of all its citizens. We pray for this evening's proceedings, that you will guide and direct all that is accomplished here. We pray for a spirit of collegiality. We pray that if and when there is a difference of opinion, there would be a will to seek greater mutual understanding and common ground, even if differences of opinion remain in some areas. We ask that you give wisdom and understanding to our mayor and city council men and women in their deliberations, and that resolutions and motions be passed in accordance with your good and perfect will and for your glory. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem, for leading us in the pledge, and Pastor Dickinson for your beautiful prayer. We appreciate the invocation. So we'll move on with the agenda item. I would like to welcome you all to the City of Douglasville's regular City Council meeting. This is a meeting where we will vote on items that were discussed at the Legislative Council meeting last Thursday, and so official action will be taken tonight. If the business you're here for is not listed as an agenda item, there will be ample time under the agenda item comments from citizens and delegates section for you to bring your items to our attention. There are just a few protocol issues I'd like to go over before we start. I'd ask that you keep your comments and presentations on a professional level, dealing with the facts that are important for this governing body to make our decisions. We will not accept comments that are considered by the chair to be a personal attack on any individual or group of individuals. You'll receive a warning from the chair if you deviate from this requirement. A second deviation will result in a request for you to leave the chambers and the premises for the evening. Only one person speaking at a time. Please do not applaud or react to speakers or speak from the audience or disturb the meeting in any way. I'll remind you that we're only required to accept comments, public comments on zoning matters. If you have a cell phone or electronic device, we ask that you put those in silent mode or turn those off until the meeting is completed. If you would like to address myself and the council members, please come forward when we have comments from citizens and delegates, and give your name and address for the record. There's a form that you should have filled out that you could hand to our Assistant City Clerk, Ms. Heather Korn. And the agenda items will be handled with the committee chairperson will read the agenda item, and then we'll possibly ask questions, and after the committee chair will ask for comments or statements from the audience. There's a maximum of 30 minutes, and 30 minutes for opposition, 30 minutes in favor, and you'll have 5 minutes per speaker to talk on those agenda items. So hopefully everyone is on the same page and we all have an understanding before we get into the meat of the meeting. So we'll move on now to agenda item 6, which is the consent agenda. Open the floor for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Before I make a motion, I want to ask about what happened to the minutes, item number 5. They're not attached.
Our apologies, Mayor and Council. We did have some technical difficulties Friday when we were sending out the agenda. It's possible that those got deleted in one of the uploads. So if you all prefer to vote on this at the next meeting, we can do so.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
No, I meant to say that. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I didn't see those, and I made a little asterisk and didn't say that.
All right,
So
in that case, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Thank you so much. I have a motion. Is there a second? Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to approve the consent agenda as presented. Is there any further discussion from council members? Thank you. Not seeing any. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The ayes have it. The consent agenda is approved. We'll move on to items, consent agenda. I'll just push yes. Did it go through?
Vote didn't show up. Yay.
There it is.
Cleared.
We're having technical difficulties. They're coming along, though. We're moving faster than the machines. Okay, we'll move on to Public Safety Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Samuel Davis.
No items at this time, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilman Davis. Community and Economic Development Committee. That's chaired by Mayor Pro Tem Richard Siegel.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. No business tonight.
Thank you, sir. Planning and Development Committee. The Vice Chair is Councilmember Terry Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have two
You're
items
welcome.
tonight under Planning and Development. The first is item 22-18-58. That is to consider a request for revised plat approval for Rosewood for the purpose of subdivision into 20 lots for 4.64 acres at 0 Rose Lake Circle in land lot 192, District 2, Section 5, Parcel 106. The application is by Michelle McCauley of LaCroix Engineering. Ms. McCauley?
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Michelle McCauley. I work for LaCroix Engineering, 3475 Corporate Way in Duluth. I'm here tonight on behalf of our client, D.R. Horton, who is seeking two items that are on your agenda. The first one here is a revision to a plat, which is associated with the second item, item B, which is a request to change the current DCD zoning for 4.64 acres in Rosewood Village from just the conditions from it being a condominium ownership.
We'll go over that when we hit the second item.
So this is
That
a
way it won't take
change that
time
will
from
allow
you.
the change from a condominium, one parcel, to subdivide it into 20 single-family lots.
First item is just simply to consider
For-
the request for the plat approval.
Right.
Mhm.
Any,
The only reason I
Comment?
mentioned the two items is that if you do one without the other, then we would not want to revise the plat unless the second item was approved. So that's the reason I made that comment.
if it's the council's will, I'll go ahead and read the second item. That way we can
Yes,
go ahead
sir.
and discuss. That way we don't inhibit her.
Okay,
Some
sorry about that.
explanation.
Yeah, we'll still vote on them separately, but that way allows the,
It's your pleasure. Yes, sir, Mr.
okay.
Vice Chair.
so moving on to the second item, that is item 22-18-59. That is hold a public hearing and consider requests for a change in zoning for a parcel zone DCD, Design Concept Development District, with a base zone of R6, which is single-family attached apartment residential district, to replace the planned ranch-style condominiums with proposed duplex homes on 4.64 plus or minus acres located on Rose Lake Circle in land lot 192, District 1, Section 5, Parcel 106. The application is by Bruce Rippin of D.R. Horton. Now, this is a public hearing, so I'll call to order a public hearing on this matter, and along the lines of what the mayor had stated earlier, each speaker will have 5 minutes to speak in favor or against this proposal, with a total time of 30 minutes on each side. The applicant may use the entire 30 minutes on the pro side if they so wish. So,
Okay, thank you for that. As we've discussed, what this is a change, not in the zoning, it's just a change. The current adopted plan shows 20 ranch-style condominiums. What D.R. Horton would like to do is to change that from condominiums to single-family duplexes. So what will happen is the density will remain the same, just the conditions will change. The pictures of the houses that you have, that's what will be built. That's currently being built at the cottages at Lakeshore. D.R. Horton intends to build the same houses here in Rosewood. This is the last phase of this subdivision. The president of the HOA is here. He's spoken in support at the zoning meeting and at your work sessions. I'm not sure if he's going to speak again tonight, but we appreciate everyone's help in working through this. We've met with staff, and so we ask that you approve this. Thank you.
thank you, ma'am. Do we have any other speakers who wish to speak in favor of this application tonight?
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Phil Armstead, and to the mayor and to the council.
And address, name and address.
Your address, Mr. Armstead?
I didn't hear you.
Your address as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For the record,
I'm
sir.
at 7032 Rose Lake Circle, and I'm the head of the HOA there, and we conferred with our homeowners in Rosewood, and we thought this was more conducive to the type of living that we wanted in there. And so the consensus is that we agreed that this is what we wanted to be built there. And so we're in agreement with that. And this is actually my third time coming down when they had the, I think it was the board that meets prior to make the decision, and then they pass it on up, and then we're just looking to get it done, and so with the help of the council, we certainly can move forward.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else who would like to speak on the pro side or in favor of this issue? Hearing none, then I will open the floor to anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this proposal. Well then, hearing none, I will then conclude this public hearing at this time. And what I'd like to do is then I will take both items separately, and we will vote. I'll do it this way. I would like to place item 22-18-58 in the form of motion for approval.
Second.
Thank you so much. It's been properly moved in second to approve item 22-18-58. Is there any further discussion from council members? I'd just like to say thank you so much, Mr. Armstead, for coming and being diligent. It's always good to have the approval of the Homeowners Association, especially the president, so we appreciate that. Okay, no further discussion. All those in favor of approving? Everyone push their yes? All those in favor of approving item 22-18-58, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Item 22-18-58 is approved. Thank you.
All right, the second item then we'll now move on, which is item 22-18-59. I'd like to place item 22-18-59 in the form of motion for approval.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved in second to approve item 22-18-59. And we have, the Vice Chair has already held the public hearing, and we've had comments on that. Are there any other comments or any further discussion from council members as relates to this item? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm glad that they were able to give us some visual reference to what they want to do there. I mean, from an architectural standpoint, it does seem to be in the spirit of the rest of the neighborhood, so I don't think they're doing anything that's going to cause any visual problems or any issues on it from that perspective. So,
very good. We have the stamp of approval from our architect on staff. Any other comments from council members? Thank you. Not seeing any. All those in favor of approving item 22-18-59, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Unanimously approved, item 22-18-59. Thank you so much. Thank you.
that is all I have under planning and zoning, or planning and development tonight. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vice Chair. We'll move on to Parks and Recreation Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Chris Watts.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business tonight under Parks and Rec.
Thank you, Coach. We'll move on then to Finance Committee. The Vice Chair is Mayor Pro Tem Richard Siegel.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have one item, item 24-18-16, to receive the recommendation of the city's Proposal Evaluation Committee for Ray Lynn and Associates Incorporated to be selected construction contractor for the city's Cedar Mountain Road Maintenance Facility, and authorize the city manager to negotiate a price and other contract terms for the project with this company, subject to later approval by the mayor and city council. I put forth item 24-18-16 in the form of a motion for approval.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Is there a second?
Yes, second.
Wow, that's big. All right, Councilman, I'm proud of you. So we have It's been properly moved and second to approve item 24-18-16. I did review the minutes today, and it looks like this is going to be a great project, and I understand that they can manage city budgets and all of that with their proposal. So that's exciting. We're very, very excited about this facility on Cedar Mountain Road. Are there any additional discussion, any other comments from council members about this item?
I just see Mr. Roberts has a big old smile back there.
You smile, and Mr. Gray?
Been waiting for this for a while.
I know. No more buckets with water dripping from the ceiling in the future. We're excited. Thank you so much. So it's been properly moved in second to approve item 24-18-16. All those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Item 24-18-16 is unanimously approved.
No other business for the Finance Committee, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll move on to Information Technology Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Terry Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. There's no items under Information and Technology this time.
Thank you so much, Councilman Miller T. We'll move on to Maintenance and Sanitation Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Mike Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business tonight.
Thank you, sir. We'll move on to Transportation Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember LaShawn Danley.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. No business tonight.
Thank you so much, Dr. Danley. We'll move on then to Personnel and Organization Committee, and that's chaired by Mayor Pro Tem Richard Siegel.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We do have one item.
Okay.
That is Mayor Rochelle Robinson's nomination for the appointed position of Community Development Director.
I'm so excited about this appointment. The person that I would like to appoint to this committee is to be the Community Development Director for the City of Douglasville is Ms. Patrice Williams.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
You're welcome.
Having received your nomination, I make the following motion, item 28-18-13, to approve and ratify Mayor Rochelle Robinson's nomination of Patrice Williams for the appointed position of Community Development Director.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to ratify Ms. Patrice Williams. She's sitting next to Mr. Ruffin. I got him confused. I'm over there smiling. I'm not trying to marry you up unless it's something different. I do have a license. We can jump the broom while we're here. No bigamy. Okay. I apologize. I got excited, Ms. Patrice. So 28-18-13 is to nominate Ms. Patrice Ruffin and has been nominated and Patrice Williams for the position of
Married in
Community
3 states.
Development Director.
3 times it becomes
Wow.
reality,
It's like
right?
Dorothy clicking my
Beetlejuice.
heels. I know, Patrice Williams.
Was my motion right?
Your motion was right. It's me. I'm excited. Patrice Williams as the Community Development Director, and it's been properly moved in second. Is there any further discussion? We're going to blurb that part out. Like
No, we're
Pharaoh,
not.
let it be written, let
We'll
it be
just
done.
delete it from our memories.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's an excellent choice, Madam Mayor, and I'm so happy to see you make that choice. So,
Thank you so much. So all of those in favor of Patrice Williams being Community Development Director, please say aye.
aye.
Opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Ms. Patrice Williams, congratulations for being the Community Development Director. If we don't mind, can we please give her a hand and come around and take a picture?
Perfect.
Okay.
No other items under Personnel and Organization Committee, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And please excuse me again for the faux pas, saying the wrong last name. We'll move on to item 16, Ordinance and Intergovernmental Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Mike Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We do have one item tonight. That is 29-18-4, adopt an ordinance to provide the Douglas County Board of Elections and Registration to conduct the City of Douglasville special election on November 6th, 2018, with the City of Douglasville reimbursing Douglas County for the city's share of the actual cost of said election, and with board having all election rules and authorize the mayor to sign a contract with Douglas County Board of Commissioners for this purpose. I'd like to place this item in the form of a motion for approval.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you so much. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 29-18-04. You have to push the button. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there any further discussion as it relates to this item from council members? Thank you. Not seeing any. All those in favor of approving item 29-18-04, please say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Item 29-18-04 is approved. Is that all you have, Mr. Miller?
That is all we have, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll move on to item 17, Education and Training Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Samuel Davis.
No items at this time, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Communications Committee, Councilman Davis.
No items at this time. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
You're welcome. Is there any other business to come before council members? Yes, sir, Mayor Pro Tem.
I just want to congratulate and say what a great job was done by our team yesterday for the ice cream social.
Yes,
we had a
sir.
great turnout. Everything ran smoothly from my perspective. Hopefully behind the scenes it was just as smooth. And hopefully this will lead to an ice cream parlor coming downtown.
I know, it was really well attended. It was hot, very hot outside yesterday, but it was ice cream weather. It was great, well attended. Spider-Man was a great hit too. Any other comments from council members? Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem, for having led the council meetings last week when I was on vacation. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Councilman Davis, you have to say Wednesday wind down.
Yes, ma'am. The weatherman said about a 20% on Wednesday. We have Zaycon Band and Harmony U, a local band that will be opening up at 7 o'clock, which is a local Tierra Cobb.
Oh.
That's this Wednesday.
Very good. Wednesday, wind down Wednesday. Starts at 7 p.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very excited about it. Yes, sir.
This Thursday here at the Douglasville Conference Center is the public meeting for the joint comprehensive plan between the City of Douglasville and Douglas County, probably in meeting room 1. That starts at 6 p.m.
Sir. Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem. Any other comments or announcements from council members for other business? Thank you. Not seeing any. We'll move on. Our City Attorney, Mr. Joel Dotson.
No business, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Chief Assistant City Attorney, Ms. Susan Littlefield.
No business, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, ma'am. That's not the chief over there. That's Mr. J.R. Davison. You have anything?
No business, Madam Mayor.
Thank you so much. We'll move on. City Manager. That isn't the City Manager either. That's the Assistant City Manager, Ms. Chelsea Jackson.
Yes, I have all the seconds here tonight. I would like to congratulate Ms. Patricia Williams and ask her to come down, please.
We have a surprise.
No, I think she'll make a little speech. Just thank the mayor and council.
Thanks, Chelsea. I do want to thank mayor and council for your support and your vote of confidence. This means a lot to me. It's been a lot. This past 5 years have really gone by fast, and but I've enjoyed my work here. I've enjoyed the different projects, so I will continue with this position to work closely with you to move Douglasville forward, and I'm very excited about that. I would like to thank Marcia. She's not here tonight, but I certainly thank our city manager, Ms. Hampton, for her support as well. And I have to thank Mr. Osborne as well, because he was one of the reasons why I first came out here. So I'd like to thank him. Of course, I'd like to thank my work family for all of their support. They're all here, so thank you. And I have a couple of friends here as well, so I'd like to thank them for coming out.
Welcome.
And last but not least, I'd like to thank my work mama. who's all the way in the back.
Oh, Miss-
Everybody knows her.
Miss Regina.
But again, thank you so much, and I really appreciate your support.
Thank you so much, Ms. Patrice. You're
Madam
welcome.
Mayor, I just wanted to say to Ms. Patrice, congratulations, and it would behoove me, you know, actually, Patrice, you owe us dessert for the, be great to dessert tonight, Patrice, Patrice.
Oh, my.
I'm kidding. Thank you.
I know her beautiful, tasty treats. Yes. Thank you. That's all, Ms. Jackson?
Yes, ma'am, that's all.
Okay, thank you so much. So we'll move on now to comments from citizens and delegates. If you sustain the meeting and you'd like to have something to say, we'd love to hear from you. You can come to the podium and give your name and address for the record and give us your statement. Okay. No, so then we'll move on to the last agenda item, which is a staff report. And these, their support is from the summer intern presentations to the mayor, to myself, and council members. We are very excited to hear from our interns, our first official class. And we have our Deputy of Human Resources. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Madam Mayor and all members of City Council. My name is Talisha Champagne. I'm the Senior HR Journalist here with the City of Douglasville, 6695 Church Street. Before we get started, I would like to invite all of you to join us here in the audience before we get started with the presentation. Before we get started, I want to take this opportunity first to say thank you, Madam Mayor, for your vision with regards to this program, and to all members of City Council for your support of the program. Tonight, I am elated to reintroduce to you all of our city interns for our 2018 pilot internship program. When we talk about the internship program, we certainly don't think of it just as an opportunity for the City of Douglasville to provide the interns an opportunity, but also for the interns to be able to provide us all their skills, knowledge, and abilities, and all the creativity that they've provided us thus far. So this presentation tonight is really going to be them providing you a real high-level overview of all the things and all the projects that they have done thus far within the program.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, Council, family, friends, and staff of Douglasville. My name is Kaylin Caruth, and I have had the honor and privilege of being the Community Development Intern for this summer 2018. So for the past 4 weeks, I've had the opportunity to actually work with Miss Patrice Williams and Miss April McCown at the Main Street Douglasville, actually helping them out and assisting in events, one being Food Truck Mondays. And Food Truck Mondays is a popular event in Douglasville that has been thrown for the past 3 years. And for this year, Food Truck Monday actually took place every Monday in June. And this is a great way to actually showcase and attract locals to our downtown area. And by hosting these trendy events, it opens people to new ideas. And over 3,000 people have actually attended the event this year, and 30 food truck vendors have come out and given out food. And next event I've helped out with was the Ice Cream Social, which took place yesterday, and it actually takes place on National Ice Cream Day. And it's where many businesses, organizations, and even mayor and council come out, and they hand out ice cream to all of the locals and residents of the downtown area. And this is basically in hopes that we can find a willing business owner to open up an ice cream shop in our downtown area. And from my experience, it was a great turnout. We had so many people, Spider-Man, Moana. It's a fun time. So the next point I'm going to touch is my project for this internship. And I actually took our tax allocation district map, which is a specific map that focuses on like the downtown area, and it funds projects on future investments. So for my project, I took this map and I identified all the properties and made an Excel spreadsheet of the addresses and the contact information of the business owners. So it creates an open dialogue and really creates communication with all the business owners so they know what's going on. And finally, I'm going to talk about I've been blessed to go with a lot of meetings this internship, and one of them that stuck out to me was I went with a couple with Mr. Aaron Ruffin to actually revise the ordinances for like the rules and regulations of the development planning. And I got to see how what you can and can't do to basically build in our downtown area. So next, I'm going to pass it off to Mr. Robert Clark.
Good evening, I'm Robert, and I had the pleasure this summer working with the finance department. Working with finance, I did many things, and I would like to talk to you about some of the things I did this summer. One neat thing that Ashley and Karen had me do was they had me review the person and employee travel policy, and my task during this was to create a short and yet still informational version with graphics which made it easier to understand the different actions required by thresholds of the person and policy. The outcome was me creating a quick reference document for employees to use when making purchasing and training/travel planning. As I reviewed the purchase policy, I was able to sit down with Karen and Ashley to propose revisions that will be made at a future date to the purchasing policy. Another cool thing they had me do was inventory reports using the general ledger. Also working with the finance department, it exposed me to the BS&A accounting software. I reconciled fuel inventory accounts for April and May using BS&A general ledger and accounts payable programs. I reviewed invoices of fuel being delivered and the fuel dispensing reports to reconcile the police department and maintenance and sanitation. Performance measures was when I was given the opportunity to review the current year performance measures and budgets for each department. I came up with revisions and additional performance measures for each department going into the future that tie in the current proposed expenses for the year. Also, I was given a research project which I sent out open records requests via email to over 25 city clerks in the state of Georgia to collect data. I made charts from this data and included PowerPoints, which Karen showed y'all last Thursday. And also, I was able to sit with each person in the finance department and learn about different functions of a finance office. I saw firsthand that working in finance requires a lot of problem solving, critical thinking, and Excel, and it will give you an occasional headache. But even with the occasional headaches, this assured me that I made the right choice. And I personally want to thank Karen, Ashley, and the rest of the finance department, and wish I had the opportunity and the chance of working and growing with this summer. And I also thank you, Mayor and Council, and the City of Douglasville for having such a wonderful city to allow this opportunity. And now I'll turn this over to Ariel Combs.
Hi, my name is Ariel Combs, and this summer I had the privilege of working with the Communications Department. So with the Communications Department, I did a lot of things. I helped develop a post-event survey for Wednesday Wind Down. I also helped do the camera work for the 4th of July parade. I gathered stock photo and film footage to be used for later, I guess, events and stuff, later videos. I did press releases, and I also managed the social media accounts for the city. And my project for this internship was to make a video showcasing like the entire internship project, and that'll be shown to you shortly in a couple minutes, so hope you like it. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for giving me this opportunity, allowing me to spread my wings and soar, I guess. Yeah, with that, I'll turn off to Andrew Daffron. Oh, I go to Kennesaw. Actually, I'm graduating from Kennesaw next Thursday, so yes.
I currently attend West Georgia.
I attend the University of West Georgia also.
Hi, my name is Deion Griffin, and I'm a human resource intern for the city of Douglasville. My tasks and duties include file management, reference checks. I also do event planning and reservations for our team building. I'm also in recruitment, where I do job description, release new jobs, and working with ADP, working with the human resource staff. The job has a lot of good perks. This program has a lot of good perks. And we are looking forward to next year to come back and actually talk to the new prospective interns.
I'm Robert Clark. I'm currently an intern for the finance department. We do everything from accounts payables, general ledger, bank reconciliation, business license, and payroll. The perks of this job is you really learn how the money works through the accounting system, and a better role than outside the classroom, and it's more hands-on.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Caruth, and I'm the Community Development Intern here at the city. Over these past few weeks, I have been able to learn so much. I've been able to sit in on meetings about zoning and special permits needed to build around the city. I've also been able to help out in the department by filing and scanning for the mayor.
Hey, my name is Cedric Haney. I'm an intern with the administration department. In the administration department, my duties include assisting with administrative duties, attending meetings for the city such as human resources or economic development meetings. I also help with data analysis and things of that nature. As a first year intern for the program, I hope to make a good experience and make it so that in the future, the interns behind us can have a path to follow. I'm hoping that it can be a great summer.
Hello, my name is Andrew Daffron, and I'm an intern for the City of Douglasville's Parks and Recreation Department. Some of my duties have included programming, park management, athletics, and maintenance. Some of my experience has been helping out set up for Wednesday wind down and helping prep the fields for softball and baseball games. I feel like this is a great opportunity, but now that I'm experiencing all the different aspects of it, this is something that I would definitely pursue in the future.
Hi, my name is Aria Combs, and I'm the communications intern for the city. Some of the things I do on a daily basis are video producing and editing. I help manage the social media accounts for the city, and I also help with citywide events such as Wednesday Wind Down and the 4th of July Parade. This internship has been really helpful for me because it's allowing me to apply the skills that I've learned in class and actually put them to use in the real world, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. My name is Andrew Daffron, and I'm an upcoming senior at the University of West Georgia. I'm an intern for the Parks and Rec Department this summer. When I got this internship, I honestly didn't know what to expect in Parks and Rec. So when I got here, the first thing Travis told me was, when you're in Parks and Rec, you have to wear several different hats. And I've definitely experienced that. One day I could be dressed up like this, and then one day I could be in shorts and a shirt, and I've enjoyed it a lot. Some of my duties have included working special events like the successful Wednesday Wind Down, the 4th of July Festival, the Fishing Derby, and the Horseshoe Tournament, which was very competitive. We actually had a state champion out there, so that was pretty cool. I've enjoyed this because it allows me to work closely with the citizens of Douglasville by trying to meet their needs. Something else I did was work with the athletic/recreation programs. Kym Jones showed me his vision for the future of the athletic programs by wanting to implement youth basketball and lacrosse. He also showed me how he prepares for baseball season, which is a very busy time for him. And I also got to experience it by helping maintain the fields. I also worked with Sheila Mason by doing the facility operations, which she organizes, directs, and coordinates the daily operations of Hunter Park. In the administration part, I got to sit in on meetings with Mr. Travis, and it was a very special summer because this was the summer of their master plan, and I know that's a very big deal for them. So I would just like to say thank you, Mayor, Council, and Mr. Travis for giving me this opportunity, and I look forward to coming back next year and talking to the new interns. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor Rochelle Robinson and Mayor and Council. My name is Dion Griffin, and I had the honor and pleasure of being a human resource intern this year, working under Ms. Talisha Champagne and Tia Austin Bing and the entire HR staff. Some of the duties and some of the projects that I had involved training. During this internship, I have attended diversity and harassment training, a professional development course, where I have learned harassment has no place in the city of Douglasville. I've also attended benefits and wellness meetings. As the human resource intern, I have had the opportunity to attend wellness meetings and gain knowledge about wellness through Douglasville many activities, some of which includes the Men's Health Week, the Men's Health Lunch and Learn, skin cancer screenings, Weight Watchers at Work, Fruit and Veggie Challenge, and the 30-day Water Challenge. With this internship, I have vetted and sent applications for qualifications to prospective departments, participated on interview panels where I have gained interview etiquette. For example, the executive assistant to the mayor, where I sat with yourself and, assisted yourself and Ms. Talisha, not Talisha, but Tia Austin being the human resource director. I've assisted in new hire orientations, and I've also attended staff meetings, senior staff meetings, or directors meetings, training sessions, benefits overviews, wellness overviews, and also safety overviews. And also, I would just like to thank you all for having us. Thank you for coming up with this program, and I look forward to coming back and seeing next year's prospective interns. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I attend the University of West Georgia.
Hi, my name is Cedric Haney. I am an intern with the administration department. I attend the University of Georgia. And my project that I had this summer was to review and revise an ordinance for the city, and the ordinance I decided to revise was section 10-39D, which states no packaged malt beverage sales shall be allowed on Sundays except between the hours of 12:30 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. or on any other days prohibited by state law. The reason I've chosen this one is because I know this has been an ongoing topic of discussion for the city. And for this project, I researched surrounding metro Atlanta cities like Smyrna, and I also looked at the Georgia Sunday brunch bill that was proposed. To align with the Georgia Sunday brunch bill, Senate Bill 17, which discusses moving the time from 12:30 p.m. to 11 a.m. on Sundays, I propose also moving the time for packaged sales to 11 a.m. as well. This would allow restaurants to serve brunch with their drink packages, and it will also allow stores that sell packages to start selling at this time as well. During this internship, I was able to attend various meetings for marketing strategies, bringing business to the city of Douglasville, and many other meetings as well. I also had the pleasure of being with the mayor for a day. We went to an ARC meeting in Atlanta with the chair, Ms. Jackson, and her interns. We also had a meeting with the fire chief to discuss emergency routes during the Highway 92 construction. As for city operations, I got a chance to see what Ms. Marsha Hampton does day to day to keep the city operating efficiently. Sitting in staff meetings has also taught me what it takes to be a director or a leader. To end, we have two more things for you. First, we have an acrostic poem. P is for pilots, the leaders, the guides, the ones who make a path for the people behind them.
Intimidating obstacles we must face and overcome.
L, limitless are the opportunities and possibilities beyond the wide open sky.
Oh, opportunities that have been awarded to us during this internship.
T, transforming young college students into ready adults.
S, success comes to those who work hard every day.
We are pilots. We, the pilots assigned to the City of Douglasville, flight number IP2018, would like to thank the members of council and the department directors and the City of Douglasville family for allowing us this opportunity to take flight with such a wonderful city. We are honored to have taken part in the 2018 summer internship program, and we hope that we have served you well in our time here. And for our last thing, we have a honorary pilot hat and pen we would like to give to the mayor and the City of Douglasville. Has everyone's name on it.
Oh, really? How sweet.
And we also have a pen for you.
too.
Yep. Thank you for flying with us.
Honorable Mayor and Council, Tia Austin Bean, Human Resources Director, City of Douglasville, 6695 Church Street. I would just like to come to the podium to, again, express our thanks and appreciation for your leadership, for your approval of this internship program for the City of Douglasville. I would like to thank all of the department heads that are here tonight representing their internships and thank them for their guidance, for their program agendas, and all the thought that they put into what these young students are going to learn this year from Douglasville. I'd like to thank Ms. Talisha Champagne. She's my senior HR generalist. She had total creative control of this pilot program today, and I'm just happy that all of them participated and showed their team spirit. I just want to say to these young men and women, and I get emotional about this, because I'm so proud of them. Take your wings and fly, okay? You can be anything that you want to be, and I hope that Douglasville is a memory mark for you on your path to greatness. So I just want to thank everybody for showing their appreciation for our interns this year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Tia. Austin Bean, we really appreciate everything that you do every day, Human Resources, and I appreciate you taking my vision and making it a reality. And these young people, it's just such a blessing to see you, that our hope is in you in the future. And so we appreciate your time and your diligence. We know you have a couple more weeks left, and so if you need anything from myself or council members, we'll be very happy to do whatever we can for you, and we're excited to see your future. So I have your names on this hat. I'm going to be looking for you in about. No, thank you so much, and thank you to all the department heads, too, for participating. You did not have to give of your time, so we appreciate that you've taken these young people under your wings and really trained them for the future, and hopefully we have some new government employees after graduation. Anything that council members would like to say, I open the floor, and you all can say. Oh, you want to see my...
Let's see your wings.
It's 737. It's from Boeing. That's really cool. You see that? Okay. Council members, if you all would like to say anything, you're welcome. I'm going to put you on the spot just if you have something burning. I know the doctor always has a comment. We'll let her go.
I wanted to say congratulations. Very, very, your presentation was very professional, very qualified, and I am sure that when you begin to fly, that maybe you'll fly here to the city of Douglasville. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mayor Pro Tem.
I just want to add, you've done a great service for the city in addition to advancing your own education and careers. If there's anything that I can do to help you going forward with either with your education or City of Douglasville or wherever your paths take you, that's why I gave you my business card so that you can contact me, and I'll be willing to help you in any way I can.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem. Any other comments? Yes, sir, Councilman Miller.
Yeah, I reiterate what my colleagues said. I think you guys are all quite outstanding, the jobs you did. My son had the good fortune of doing the internship program at the county, but I don't think they were quite as organized as you guys were. I thought you guys were going to break into a song at the moment. That's for next year.
That's very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other comments? Thank you. All right. Now, we do not have 26, we do not have an executive session. Is that correct, Ms. Littlefield?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, not having any other business, then this meeting is adjourned.